from streaming 6 hours yesterday. Oh, pit cool. Oh, wait. Oh god, I'm veering. Ah! Alright. We're feeling a little bit more on target this time. Okay. Ah! Okay. Woo! We made it safely. Your racetrack Cupid has... Ah! Come on! Has landed safely. No thanks to you pit crew chillers. Damn it. Happy Valentine's Day. It's supposed to be a day of spreading love. Because I love love. And I love that you guys love me. And I love you, pit crew. And because I love you, I hope for the best. And because, naturally, as I am your Oshi, I have all the right advice and moves that I can give you, pit crew, to be able to race into somebody else's heart. So that is the plan for today. Welcome, pit crew, and happy Valentine's Day. My name is Ashton Martin. I'm the roller rodent race queen of VTuber racing on Twitch.tv, and I am part of the Heartbreaker Relay, organized by Goro Gami. I think she ended just over 10 minutes ago, maybe almost 10 minutes ago, about there. Thank you guys for waiting patiently. I have descended. Sorry. It's a good thing I didn't fall. Well, it's a good thing I didn't get hurt when I fell from heaven. Damn it. Take a page out of my book. Work on your lines. Also, there were other streamers involved. Yes, I quote retweeted on my Twitter. But yes, I was part of a relay where we all had love-themed streams. And I'm going to be streaming for an hour until 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, solving all of your love quandaries. So feel free to send them in to my marshmallow, which is anonymous, if you'd like any advice, just want to tell a funny story, or you want to just love with the love VTuber. Maybe that's saying a bit much, but you guys know I love hearts. I love to spread hearts, spread love. Happy V-Day, will you be my Valentine? Well, if you don't have another Valentine, you're already here with me, huh? So sure. But yes, welcome everybody. Hello, everybody who redeemed a hello. And thank you for everybody who joined in from Goro. I'll be sending you guys off back to YouTube after this. And by sending you off, I mean I'm going to tell you where to go, and you'll hopefully go there because it's a different website. So let's get started. We only have an hour. So I guess we could start with a personal question. What's the most memorable Valentine's card you've ever seen? Like to me or to somebody else where I was just like, whoa, that moved me. Something shifted. That moved me, and it wasn't even my roller skates either. Gosh, I don't really know. I think unfortunately I'm a part pack rat, you know. I guess I'm a little materialistic. I love to receive beautiful things and seeing people receive grand gestures of love. I mean, I'm also a gift giver type person too, so I like to give those grand gestures of love. But I do also like to receive them. So something like that. I don't think I've ever actually received like a huge grand gesture of love, but something I value lots and lots was, I think, either last year or the year before Valentine's Day. Basically, almost all my mods gave me something for Valentine's Day, and that made me so happy. I got flowers from a few of my mods, and I love flowers. I love those classical gestures of love and appreciation. Do idols celebrate Valentine's considering they can barely acknowledge the concept of the opposite sex? Of course, we're doing that right now. I love love, and I want you guys to exceed in love as well. Singles Awareness Day, we suffer through it. Well, we suffer together in arms. And maybe I'll give you guys some valuable advice to race into another beautiful pit crew Chilla's heart. I think that we actually have our first letter from Cupid. Whoa, it's floating down. Ah! It's a windy day at the racetrack. Ah! A pit crew's jumping the line. Excuse me, sir. What, you have nothing to say? Ashton got your tongue. Yeah, take this as a what not to do. I appreciate the effort. Alright, here's our first marshmallow. Oh, and thank you everybody who's following in the pit crew. I really appreciate it. Dang, Chilla Redeem broke. Yeah, he's a little bit broken. Sorry about that. You understand. This one says, one time my ex asked me to go to Hooters with her and some mutual friends. I was hesitant at first and asked if they were sure they wanted to go to such a restaurant with me. But she seemed like she wanted to enjoy it together. I thought she might be comfortable with other women in the environment since it was clear before that she was bi. However, it turned to be some kind of test and I was chewed out over daring to glance at other girls. It felt like a crazy setup because of how many times I asked if they were okay with going together. The funniest part is that she said she just liked the food there and that was the whole reason they got a hold of everyone to hang out. Infamously mid-food. Anyways, I was wondering if you think it's okay to test your partner like this or in some slightly backhanded white lie sort of way. We're starting off with like a really hard one already. I think I have like a multifaceted answer. I think testing your partner can be helpful in some dynamics, but this seems to be unfair, right? Like you were set up, basically. Always test your partner, keep them on their toes. By test your partner, I mean stuff like if they're gonna get taken, let them go. Like, you know, you see those stupid like texting them from an alternate account to see if they'll be loyal. That's whatever. I mean, it's stupid, but that's entrapment. That's entrapment. So it's only fair when you test each other then. Only tests in relationships should be driver's tests. If you want to test something like that, you need to work on your own trust. I feel like that's not entirely fair though, because I don't know, I guess it's like if you were already like trying to test people, you probably should just make like you already have like the nagging sensation. Yeah, no, they were just joshing, I'm sure. And at that point, if you already have like the inkling, then there isn't trust anyway, so you just should call it. That's kind of crazy. I think it's really crazy that they ganged up on you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's fair. But I think I kind of get it if it's like a... If it's like... this is like the last straw before the relationship is over. Like you're really sure type of test. I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me, sorry, I was drinking some water. It's such a chilly day out. Damn. Right off the bat with a crazy one. I would say this is entrapment. You're lucky you saved you got out with your chinchilla hide intact. Sheesh. Alright. We got 2 more letters flying in. I don't know, maybe it's like, you know, this is already love gossip in a way, right? You know, we're spreading information. Some might call it gossip, some might call it discussion. So like, if you let me indulge, like, it is a bit funny when you see those like funny TikTok videos where it's like, can your friend text your boyfriend and see if he's loyal? I like to indulge in a little bit of schlop. It's a little bit of Love Island type of doo-doo. Toxic Viewers Live. Alright. This next Mallow has just flown in. Oh, where'd it go? Got it. More of a confession than anything, but I'm in love with my best friend. She has a boyfriend who she is in love with, and they are happy together. I can never tell her how I feel for fear of ruining our friendship, so I suppress it and enjoy our time together as it is. Maybe one day I can find a woman I get along with as well as we do. Are you... I'm assuming that this is another... That this is a guy pick crew who's in love with a girlfriend. Based on the phrasing. Move on, bruh. Well, I love love. I'm a purveyor of love. If she is happily together, I think it's good to question whether or not you truly love her or just what she gives you. Because you say, maybe one day I can find a woman I get along with as well as we do. I feel like maybe a little part of this is just some, like, singles lament. Yes, she's the perfect woman, but she isn't because she's with somebody else. I wish you lots of luck in finding that someone. Maybe they're in the pig crew. If you love someone, sometimes you have to let them go. That's dramatic. It's not letting them go. Like, they were never yours. Sorry. Gotta... You never had them captured to begin with. Better to let the... fly away in the wind. You'll find your person. Alright. Oh, City Potions, thank you for subscribing and saying a sponsor. Thank you, welcome back. Happy Valentine's Day. Got a love confession? Oh, I didn't save the other one just yet. I'm starting to think that I don't have really good advice to give. I'm starting to think that I'm like woefully unprepared for the realities of this world. Alright, our next one. Hi, Ashton. I'm at a point in my life where I've been unsuccessful with women and it's starting to get pretty sad given my age. I've tried almost everything I could think of, minus mail order brides or other extremities. Given that, do you think I should join the army or work in an oil rig? Thank you, love the streams. I'm curious what you mean by unsuccessful. Sometimes just having a perspective on stuff helps, especially when it's not clear what's right anyway. Okay, this post is depressing. I think it's sad to think that you've... I don't think it's sad that you've been unsuccessful, especially if you've been trying. I mean... I guess if you've been really, really wanting it and it's still just out of reach, I can understand your sadness, but I don't think that you should ever give up. And no, I don't think you should join the army or work in an oil rig. Actually, joining the army might work in your favor because somebody might need army benefits. But I don't think that's true love. I want you to find true love. It's out there. It's out there. You can grab it and it's real. IDK army could get you jacked. I don't think you should join the army. Or an oil rig. Unless you start to think that you might be successful with men starting pretty soon. And you don't mind that. I have really bad advice for this one. But I just don't... I don't think that, like, there's ever a right age for anything. I don't think you need to compare yourself or give yourself goalposts when it's your life to live and it's your first time living. It's everybody's first time living, and they have no right to judge you thusly just because they've made a goal in some arbitrary way. If you're happy otherwise and fulfilled otherwise, like, you can hear the train still. The world is bustling, everybody's out and about, brimming with energy. That's what I think. I don't think that there's ever a right or a wrong age to do anything. I think there's like societal expectations, but I believe you can overcome. And if it's something that you really, really want, I think that the universe, not to go like mumbo jumbo with it, like, I think in one way to say like, the universe will bring it to you is just a bad way of saying like, if you exude confidence, people will naturally gravitate towards you. And it's easier said than done, I know, but I don't know. Maybe you're getting to Silver Fox age. Let's see if any more came in. So far, we only gotten those 3. We got another. Short but sweet. Flying in right now. White or red roses at our wedding? Well, that'll really depend on the color scheme of your wedding. By our wedding, you mean like you were the right hand and your lover was the left hand and you typed this in tandem together and sent it to my marshmallow. I'm assuming, considering I'm a Cupid and a race queen and an idol, I don't know if wedding is coming up so soon. I think if Mama met at their favorite pizza place, I'm gonna miss the stream. Oh, no, that's a good pick, crew. Don't worry. It's gonna be a short one. We're actually like almost halfway done too, because we're gonna be, I'm part of a relay, so we'll be heading over to another VTuber's channel on YouTube promptly once we wrap up these marshmallows. But back to the issue at hand, white or red roses at our wedding. This is giving like Wonderland, Alice in Wonderland vibes. This is difficult. Taking care of the real of my life, my mom. Now, on one hand, I love a man who takes good care of his mom. But on the other hand, sometimes mama's boys are a little crazy. Appreciate your mom. Within reason. But as for this question, if I had to answer with my personal bias, red roses. They're just like, you know, the only thing here's what I'm gonna say. The only thing that should be in white at your wedding is your beautiful blushing bride. It's cute to imagine that two picker watching your stream together and letting you decide the color scheme at the wedding. Maybe that's really what's happening. They're going to the courthouse right now and they're like, what should we pick up from the local grocery store? If they have any roses left over at all before they go to Red Lobster after the courthouse. Red is a desirable color for some deep reason. I don't know. You don't know. Typical pit crew. Not understanding the importance of color theory. Red is a picture of lust, beauty. It's the color that you blush. It's the color that you bleed. It's literally life itself. Red is the color of love, and there's many, many reasons for that. Red is the color of fire truck. It's very important. Thank you. Romantic lobster meal. I mean, some seafoods are aphrodisiacs. Sound like a chainsaw. Ooh. Who the fuck's it come to Brazil? I mean, I could, but my wings would get tired, okay? I'm not like one of those migratory geese. That's a long way for this cupid-chilla to fly. Alright, we got a few more. This one's kind of sad. I feel bad for this pit crew. Here we go. It's fluttering down. The only person who has ever shown interest in me was a former coworker who was a pretty awful person who wouldn't stop drunk dialing me for a year, and in jail it got me pretty down. Don't let some loser fuck asshole line cook get you down. The only reason, and this isn't a dig on you, so don't take this the wrong way. The only reason they were even messing with you to begin with is just because of proximity, okay? You just received their ire for no reason. Because you seemed like easy bait. You can't help the fact that you're a cute little vulnerable pit crew member, that you're a prey animal. And I'm sorry that you got preyed upon like this. But I'm glad you held stalwart against the scourge of stupid, ugly, evil coworker. Because they don't deserve you. And I think it's a tough love sort of situation, okay? You are worthy of love, you are worthy of light. But when you think of it like the only person who has ever shown interest in me was a former coworker who was an awful person and that got you sad, I think more people, you need to have... You can't let some stupid asshole get you sad about your self-worth, because then you're only gonna be like... You're only gonna become smaller and smaller, making yourself less and less. You are so much more, and you don't know what goes on in other people's heads. You need to walk into every room like you're the coolest person there, every single time. And it's easier said than done, I know. But don't ever let somebody dumb and evil define your own self-worth. It's cyclical. Because the more that you let other evil people define your self-worth, the more evil people who want to prey on you you're going to attract. Confidence is sexy, and I know it's not easy. And I don't subscribe to the you have to love yourself before you can love others mentality, but you at least want to exude that confidence. Get it twisted, you are worthy of love. You are human, you are built with it inherently in your brain. We are more than just animal monkeys. We're capable of so much. Get it twisted. Alright. Let's see. This one's silly. This one's not even about love. Well, I guess it's about Ashton love. Alright, fluttering in. OMG! The cutest Cupid Chinchilla race grade idol ever! And I think you are so cool. Thanks! You have love, dude. Okay, free with your human life. That's what I'm saying! I guess maybe you were confused because in the pit crew, you're part chinchilla, but don't worry. You have a human heart, and it beats hard as fuck, and it takes up 80% of your body mass. But I swear it's there, even if you can't detect it. And to this pit crew member out there, silent, but so loving, there's some fan service for you. Thank you! Alright, next. Oop, that's not the right one. Aha! We got this one. Oh, that one just fell right in. I think this one was weighted. Or maybe it's like a crispy marshmallow. So, how does someone look human enough to attract partner? How does someone look human enough to attract partner? Is it a Picrosennis or a Neanderthal? Well, you could start off by getting a haircut. Unironically, I know some of the ladies love long hair. There are definitely lots of ladies that love long hair, but like, looking fresh works on almost everybody universally. So, get that low taper fade starting at your tail, pit crew. Maybe that's an interesting place to start. And put 12 chinchillas in a trench coat. Yeah, put the one with the low taper fade at the very tippity top. Maybe just give tips for long hair. I feel like that's a very small portion of the population in the pit crews. Most everybody's got fluff. But I guess that's a good place to start. Have clean clothes. Smell good. That's human enough. It gives you enough of a human veneer to pass. Maybe you should watch American Psycho. Implement some of those. It worked for him. Another refresh to see if we have received any more floating marshmallows. Wow! We're getting so many. Send them in, pit crew. Send them in. Ooh, this one is a good discussion question because there's no right or wrong answer, I think. It's different for everybody. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. You guys can't even see the question. Floating in. I have long flowing black hair that all the old ladies that aren't woke ask me if I'm American Indian. I can't even ask what they're trying. I can't even figure out what they're trying to ask you. Wait, like if you're a Native American? Whoa. A long, shaggy pit crew member? This is unlike something I've imagined. You're like a little mop dog. Whoa, and it like drags in the ground? I didn't realize we had any like long-haired pit crew. Whoa! It just goes in circles so you don't notice how long it's gotten until it finally collapses all at once. I suggest to use specifically for more of the curly girl method. I know it says girl, but it'll work for you, I swear. And it'll make your hair smell nice and you'll attract other pit crew chilla ladies. Promise. Alright, this just floated in. I didn't give it the attention it deserved. Are activity dates or experience dates better? I'm so curious what you mean by experience dates, because I think that aren't all dates, even if they have an activity in them, experience dates? Maybe an experience date is specifically when you just go to see something, like experience a thing but not be physically there. But an activity date is like going fishing or doing pottery. I think it depends on the date. I think you might scare a lady. Well, you might also like really tickle her too if you took her on an activity date. But the problem is that if an activity date has like a physical reminder afterwards, like pottery or something like that, I think that might be a bit too intense for a first date. Like, oh yeah, I went on a date with a guy one time and then I have this vase from it. Like, you know, people don't even keep stuff from their exes of years. But I think that also is like, you know, shaking stuff up. This completely depends on the person. I like a mix of both though. I would say a first date should be an experience date typically. Unless it's an activity where you don't have any like lasting effects from it. I'm rating this as a classic movie or dinner. Well, I think those are both experience dates. I don't know. This is a toughie. But you're right, Supernova Solar. Doing both is best. A mix. Alright. These are so tough, you guys. The picker do love love. The picker do love love, but they're all just emotionally stunted. Oh no. This one's floating in this funny little snake shape. There's a girl I'm attracted to, but I worry about telling her how I feel because even if she doesn't feel the same way, she's really cool and I would love to stay friends. But I worry about derailing the friendship. What's the best way to go about this? Love is tough. This is tough. Oh, poor pit crew member. This is really tough because I see both sides of it. On one hand, love that stems from friendship is the most typical way people fall in love. One of the most beautiful forms of love, to know somebody wholly and see their goofy, silly self and still come to love them in a romantic sense is beautiful. But then on the other hand, I understand if she's like a really, really cool girl, then maybe she's been burnt by that before. I mean, just speaking from personal experience, it really bothers me sometimes. It hasn't happened in a while. When, like, a friend would confess to me because it made me feel like they only became friends with me because they were attracted to me. And even if they say, like, oh, it's fine, it's chill, we'll still be friends, like, it sort of, like, looms over. And then, like, you become the bad guy for letting it drag on, even though, like, you just wanted to be friends because, like, you're giving them false hope. It's tough. I think it really depends on how long you've known somebody. Because when I compare, like, the confessions I've got from, like, people who I haven't known very long versus confessions I've got from people who I've known for a long time, I'm still friends with the people who I've confessed to and rejected that I've known for a long time because I understand that they came to love me wholly. Whereas I worry that those who I haven't known, maybe... what's the best way to go about this? I think if she's really a cool girl, then she probably will understand. As long as you don't ever go like, oh, you said no, but we're still friends. You already want to stay friends with her, so it's cool, it's chill. I think it would be fine. And it would be, honestly, speaking more to her character, if you made it really clear, like, I'm interested, but, like, I would rather be friends with you than be in a... I think maybe if you phrase it that way. I'd rather be friends with you than be in a relationship with you. If it came to the choice. And I think that would make it clear enough. I don't know. This is so tough. I wish you lots of luck. I hope that gave you any sort of insight. Love is a gamble. Either win it all or lose it all, so you gotta bet to win. You guys, these are all the caution to the wind. It's both good and bad. I'm giving you the girl perspective. I guess if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. And gambare if you do. We got a next one. Flying in. Let's go gambling! My cheese! Oh, where did my cheese go? Speaking of gamba. Oh. Would you love me more if I was a wheel of cheese? On one hand, if you were a wheel of cheese, you wouldn't be able to respond to me and speak when spoken to. Which is something that I appreciate in a pit crew member and partner. But I'm not a stranger to speaking to inanimate objects, so why would that really stop me? You know, I think I would love you more as your true self because you'd be stinky if you were a wheel of cheese. If I kept you around, if I gave you special treatment just because you were my favorite wheel of cheese, you'd start to stink. You'd be the squeaky wheel, and then I'd have to eat you. I like you as is. No cheese spells required. The poor Jill will be eaten in seconds. Speaking of, I actually bought cheese today. Aged white cheddar cheese. We got another. This one is this one. All the marshmallows start to blend together after a while. Oh, it's coming in hot. I'm honestly really bad with infatuation. I feel infatuated very easily, but never really in love, you know? How would you fight? It's not easy for me to truly fall in love with someone, but it's annoying feeling infatuated at the tiniest bit of kindness shown to me. This is tough. This is tough because I kind of like the feeling of infatuation. Because I'm such a busy girl that, like, I love the feeling of love even if it doesn't go anywhere. And I think I'm a little bit immature and I'm guilty of, like, enjoying the chase more than the stability. But that's just reflexive of where I am in my life and my personal life, because I'm only 21, okay? But I can understand that this sort of, like, infatuation, or there's like an actual psychological term for it. Is it like the warm feeling? Yeah, like the butterflies and shyness. And it's called like limerence. Yeah, you have difficulties with limerence. I like don't have good advice for this, because I think if you feel it, it's good to feel anything at all than to feel nothing. Limerence. No, limerence. Love feeling a way that you can safely describe as waku waku. Yeah, it's the waku waku doki doki. Yeah. I don't know how I would fight. Would I fight? If I felt it, I wouldn't fight at all, I think. Well, maybe the way that you can contest it is if you think like, well, you're infatuated. You recognize you're infatuated. Think about being in a long-term relationship with them. Think about them farting in their sleep at night while laying next to you. I think that'll do the trick. Especially if they subconsciously lift their leg like a dog. Oh my! We got another one! Another mallow in the bank. Wait, but we do think acid farting kind of cute though. That's why it's terminal with you guys! That's why it's terminal! That's why I'm here as Cupid, to set you on the right path. I'm one of those people that thinks love is something that takes time, and it takes a lot of experience to differentiate love /lust/ infatuation. And it's a good thing they have to build up to love. Gotta learn to love their flaws too. Exactly. That's why I think by looking at something that's kind of ugly, quote unquote, something that you'll only a true lover could love, might like cure it, at least for a little. Excuse me. I'm gonna take another sip of water. Well, I think that's the best option, but I would definitely say check if you see a future with them. Which one of us is driving this car? Which one of us is the race queen at the roller race queen of YouTube Racing on Twitch.tv, a Cupid of this racetrack? Thank you very much. You'll have to agree to disagree. And of course, I always specify like, I don't think I know enough about this. Sorry. So that's my warning enough to you, pit crew. Where is this one? Did I save this? Oh, there it is. There it is. Wow! Look at this one. Ooh. I have to focus on the time. Uh-oh. We only have 15 more minutes! Oh, wow. I love you! Ever since I first laid my eyes on you, you've been a star. A twinkle in the apple of my eye. What? That cherry? I hate you. It's not meant to be. My favorite idol, if we were going on a date and I wanted to do my best to impress you, what would be the best kind of flowers to bring? My favorite flower. Well, you guys know I'm a lover and I love love and I'm a sucker for love and romance and all that cheesy wheezy stuff. And I think roses. Of course. Cherry red roses. Or maybe apple red. We can agree to disagree. I like apples too. Especially if I'm the apple of your eye. Immediately rejected. Just food for thought. Quite literally, considering it's some fruits. I like red roses. I like red roses because they're so truly romantic. I want a big bundle of red roses. I know that like a single one is like a statement, like mi corazón. You could put it in your mouth and stuff, but something ultra cheesy romantic. I'm here to take a stand. Just because you see one annoying e-girl go like, touch my butt and buy me pizza. Well, flowers wilt. I'd rather you just buy me chicken wing for Valentine's Day. Ooh. No! Don't let that change the way that you treat the average beautiful pit crew woman. Woman pit crew. Why was she single? Don't let that change the way that you go about love. There is a formula to love. It's good to try something and then figure out what somebody doesn't like than to never try it at all. Because that's the thing that women hate the most. It isn't getting it wrong and not reading their mind. And if they hate that you can't read their mind, then they're a psycho. And maybe Latina. Get it twisted. It's always good to try the classic romancing. I think the most withered women in the way of love would love to be treated with the classic formula. Japanese girls I've dated despise it when you can't read their mind. Wasn't that a whole culture of reading people's minds? You kind of set yourself up with that one. Romance is not dead. You are only picking the wrong girl, basically. Or you're underperforming. I think all girls want to be treated like princesses. And I'm not the type of girl where it's like, I never want to provide back. Like, I'm a gift giver too, but like, I want to be shown that I'm important. And the best way to do that is by giving me a beautiful bouquet. I actually have a friend that's going on a date tonight. Didn't even realize that it was Valentine's Day. And I told him, ooh, you know it'd be cool if you got her flowers. You know what this guy said? This mofo said? It's literally Valentine's Day. She's going out on a date on Valentine's Day. You know what he said? Ugh, I'm never getting a woman flowers. And this is the guy that's complained to me about being chronically single. Yeah. Deserved, buddy. She's gotta appreciate me. Okay, princess. Okay. It's much better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. And apply that to all the efforts too. I understand you can only give so much effort to so many people, but if you feel like it's the right move, then do it. Why hold yourself back? You shouldn't hold yourself back in any way. That's the best way to get your point across to somebody. And not even your point, but like to show your whole true self. And I don't mean like, you know, get freaky on the first date. Maybe like, you know, be a little cordial, time, place, occasion, etc. But get her flowers. Get your mama flowers, asshole. Then when you show up to the date with a big bouquet of flowers and sweep her off her feet and cuck your friend. I feel like that's almost part part of it too. Like, if you give too much effort, it's such this annoying standard with you guys. It's not women's fault either. It's your guys' fault. You guys are giving each other standards, and you're not even the ones fucking each other. You guys all set up standards like, oh, you can't treat your girl super well or give her flowers because then my girl's gonna get all mad at me that I don't get her flowers. You're a bitch. Alright, we got 10 minutes, and I've got one more mellow to read. Maybe you can sneak one in. Here we go. Since you really like flowers, should I post the flowers I gave GTV on Discord? I don't want to see the flowers that you gave somebody else! Ah! Whatever. That's just gloating. I know I'm a lover and I love love, but... Coming in hot. Any advice for someone who needs a strong emotional attraction and familiarity with someone to even start to fall in love with? Oh! Oh no! Fire! Thank you so much for the raid, and welcome raiders! Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Ashton Martin. I'm the Roller Rodent Race Queen of VTuber racing on Twitch.tv. But today I'm your Cupid! I'm the Pickers Love Cupid. Giving you all the tips to race into that special someone's heart. Thank you so much for the raid. Unfortunately, this is a relay, so we're gonna be zipping off to somebody else in 10 minutes. But I really, really appreciate the raid. Thank you so much, and I hope you're streaming super duper well. And Yarch, thank you for following in the pick crew. No worries, keep going. Aye, aye, Captain! Alright, any advice to someone who needs a strong emotional attraction and familiarity with someone to even start to fall for them? But due to this, it only happens once every couple blue moons. I think that you have a very pure heart, and I don't think that this is a bad thing at all. If you're asking, but I also, on the flip side, you know, I think if you're young and you wanna throw caution to the wind and just experience attraction, I think it doesn't need to be love. Not to sound like a fuckboy asshole, but like, go on dates. I mean, if it disgusts you, don't force yourself, but like, have fun. Do the thing. Play it all out, and then maybe you'll be able to figure out what part of it. Maybe if it really isn't that, it's just you've closed yourself off to casual connection with others. You fall into the same dilemma of having to ask out close friends. Exactly. It sure is a dilemma, isn't it? But I don't have good advice for this either, because I don't find myself swayed very much. I think that... Not to go so... Don't take this so seriously, but... People say you're single until you're married. So... Just get out there. People date to date. People date to get married. People will... There's gonna be other people that are not dating to marry either. I think that it's worth it to just find connection. Try and find connection. I don't have great advice for this. Oh, there's more! There's two more. And then, yeah, we have 5 minutes, holy shit. Oh, thank you. She linked it in my DM. Wah, what a sweetheart. These will be my last two, because I don't have to shoot you guys off to Serena. Alright. Did I save them? Ugh. I should be deleting the marshmallows as I read them, because it's all getting lost in a sweet sea of pink and white. Shit! I'm running out of time! Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, I didn't even turn it off the screen. You guys can see me cycling through them. Oh no. Alright, here's a good one. Okay, Love Cupid Ashton, if you had to pick one external factor to impress someone, what would it be? Like wearing a new jacket or a nice cologne on a date? Cologne, 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 cologne. You can look sharp in many pieces of clothing, whether they're old, new, etc. But the smell, I think for me, the smell is unbeatable. Cologne. And that's the thing so many guys look over. And I'm talking from personal experience. And I'm sure you guys are thinking this too. Oh, cologne's too expensive. It's just smelly water. Oh, maybe I'll just like tap on some aftershave. If that. Okay, it's not enough to have clean hair and a clean body. You really want to like stimulate her senses? Buy the stinky, smelly, expensive water. Or go to Sephora before the date and spray it on at the mall. I'm dead serious. They won't stop you. Smell is linked to memory. Yepers. It's the cologne. You gotta wear something that smells nice. Buy the smelly... Oh. This is the actual key. If you're gonna take anything from this stream, take this. Buy Old Spice deodorant. Don't use other shit. I know that Old Spice is expensive. Old Spice has so many juicy flavors. Get one of the smelly, nice Old Spice colognes. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Not colognes. I mean, deodorants. Do it. You know, you get no bitches. I'm telling you, girls are gonna want to bury their face in your armpits. Old Spice. Not the cologne. Not the cologne. Not the cologne. Not the cologne. Old Spice original? No, not the original either. They have like Fiji smell. Go to like your local Target and smell all the Old Spice deodorants, the deodorants right now. I'm dead serious. Girls love it. You didn't think it would be possible for a girl to want to bury their head in your armpit, but I'm telling you. Oh no, this is our very last one. I hope that I can open it even. As for cologne though, I agree though, Virtual Loop. I thought you were saying like about deodorant. I'm telling you, the deodorant matters. Man, just get Victor Roll Spice Bomb or something? No, I meant cologne. Oh no. You go for whatever you desire. Just something that smells delicious. I think actually women like replica. Oh, I didn't even save it. That's why I couldn't find it. Ah! There we go. Last one. We gotta be fast about this. Oh, where'd it go? Here we go. Flying and hot! There's a VTuber I like romantically, but I don't know how to broach the next step. We talk outside the stream semi-regularly, but I'm worried about how they will react if I lay my feelings bare. Well, I would, don't, yeah, I'm shaking my hand on my neck. Cut it. No. Oh god, it's time. This is for your own good, I'm telling you. Whew. Too parasocial? That's the line you tread when you message followers. I would love to say you got a chance, but there's no way, dude. If you're not our mod, it's never happening. Even then. If you're not in, you're out. I'm sorry to break it to you. Woo! Oh, whoops, sorry. That's my vitamin alarm. Wow! Great reminder that's 5:30. Alright, the stream is over! Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed my love advice, and hopefully it led to some, you know, revelations, perhaps? hopefully you... Oh god, I can't say my... There you go. I hope that you enjoyed my advice. Oh wait, before I fly away, I guess the lunch break, our late lunch break at the racetrack together is over, Pit Crew. And I really appreciate you coming out for my late lunch break hour in the Heartbreaker Relay. And, you know, I was thinking, like... Well, hot off the tracks of that last message, but you could say no if you're busy. That's fine, because you know it's not like a national holiday, so of course you're coming in today. But like you might have plans later and stuff. But like you know, like if you wanted to hang out together in the evening today on Valentine's Day, that'd be cool. So you could meet me here again. If you'd like. I'd really like that. Yeah. I'll see you then. I'll see you, Fit Crew. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm flying away. Finally getting used to these Bluetooth wings. Sheesh. Alright. Goodbye. I'll see you later, okay? I'll see you later.